couple of weeks ago, we had a gentleman come into the shop, and he wanted to get a flute for his Father's Day. His family was going to get him a flute, and he brought his entire family, including 5 kids. And so I was kind of, showing him how to play and some options that he had. And the kids were just having the greatest time. They were going wild, looking at all the flutes and everything. So I gave them like a 5-minute lesson, and they picked it up like boom. It was amazing. They had such a great time. And later on, I was talking to Jonah, and it reminded me, because I used to teach a lot of kids. And we both agreed it'd be a great idea for the summer to kind of have a special for the kids, because they're at home, they're on their summer break, and instead of being in front of the computer playing computer games, it would be really great for them to just learn an instrument, and especially the flute. It's so easy. It's so much easier than most instruments. And what I found is that kids really learn themselves if you give them the very basics. A lot of times in school they teach them the music theory, and the kids are falling asleep before they could even touch a flute or touch an instrument for that matter. But what I've learned is just teach them the basics. Close these 5 holes, go up and down the scale, and let them go explore. And they love it because it gives them a lot of creativity, a lot of freedom. And then they want to learn more. They come back and go, well, how do I do this? Or how do I get that sound? Or why does it sound like that? And now they're really willing to learn. And it's fun. It's fun for them. And instruments they expand the brain, they expand the mind and the imagination. As a matter of fact, it was a funny story when John and I were talking about this, about 2 or 3 years ago. There's a gentleman here in town, his daughter, he bought her a little Merlin flute, and I think she was like 7 or 8 at the time. And so she learned it really quickly. And so we were doing a festival in town here. Every year in October we have an Oktoberfest. And I saw her out there, and she had this little bag in front of her, and she was playing the flute. And so people were giving her tips, and she was there all day by herself, 7 or 8 years old, just having a great time. So at the end of the day, I went by, and I said, so how'd you do? And she looks at me, I made $62. I went $62. So anyway, she was so excited. She showed up the next day. She was going to buy herself another flute with it. Actually, it was very funny. And it's an alternative to selling lemonade on the corner. Go play in the park and busking at the park. It's kind of fun. So for the summer, it'd be really great to give your kids a different activity. Something that's kind of fun, something you can actually do together. So in the spirit of that, I hope you guys have a great summer break, and happy 4th of July.